For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor Red Zone Coins and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best gold team fantasy pack to be selecting in Madden 21 Ultimate Team. Now, in my opinion, this is actually a pretty big decision because obviously when you order the game, you're going to be able to open up some of these packs absolutely free. So making sure that you select the best team to get the most amount of value out of your cards is definitely a really important decision to start your Ultimate Team off on the right foot. Now, essentially the way I'm going to do this video and the way it's going to be structured is, firstly, I'm going to hop into my laptop because I've actually created a little bit of a spreadsheet to show you guys the best teams you should be selecting to actually pull elite cards. Then what I'm going to do is hop into the auction block and take a look at those main teams that will have it narrowed down to take a look at what elites are actually going to be the most expensive. And at the end of the video, I'll give you guys my decision on the best team or teams that you guys should be selecting for your gold team fantasy packs. And then we'll actually open up a couple of those packs to test it out at the end of the video. Now, before we hop into this, if you are watching this and maybe you're a little bit new to Ultimate Team and this is the first time you've stumbled across my channel, definitely consider subscribing. I post videos helping you build the best Madden 21 Ultimate Team possible. So hit that red subscribe button if you do enjoy what you see, and leave a like. It's the best way to support the content. And now, without further ado, I'm gonna hop into my laptop and we're gonna take a look at the best teams you guys should be selecting. So as you can see, I've created this gold fantasy pack chart to help you guys determine which team you should be selecting and which team is going to give you the best chance at pulling an elite card. So essentially what I've done is I've listed some of the teams right here that have the most core elite players on mudhead.com, and what I did is I wrote them down in the elite card column. Then what I did is I created another card column, and essentially what this entails is power-ups, core rookies, silver cards, and gold cards. So I listed all those players right there, and I got a number for each of these teams. And then essentially what I did after that is I found the percentage of elite cards out of the total cards that the team has in the game. And essentially what you guys should be doing is you should be selecting the teams that have the highest percentages of elite cards, because those are going to give you the best chances at actually pulling an elite. And when you guys take a look at the spreadsheet, the two clear best teams are going to be the Saints and the Ravens. So those are the two best teams that I would recommend you guys go with. If you are planning on making your selection, those are what you guys got to go with. Now, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to hop into my auction block so that I can actually show you guys the prices of these elite cards. So you guys can see, oh, maybe all the Saints players are super expensive. It would be worth it to go with them, or vice versa with the Ravens. So as you guys can see, this percentage chart is definitely a really good starting point to see which teams give you the best shot in an elite. And next up, I'll hop into my auction block so you guys can take a look at the prices of these elite cards. So firstly, let's take a look at the Saints, and we're basically just going to be analyzing and seeing the prices of these elites, because now that we know the odds of actually pulling one of them, we want to see how much coins we're going to get if we actually pull one of these elites. So as you guys can see, it looks like there's about 3 or 4 cards selling around the 10,000 to 15,000 coin range. As we continue to scroll down, there's actually a big gap in between like the 10k range and the 40k range, because next up we have Marshawn Lattimore, Drew Brees, Teron Armstead, Demario Davis, Ryan Ramczyk. There's honestly just a ton of Saints cards selling in this like 50 to 60k range, which is really nice. It looks like there's about 5 of them there. And then of course there's one super expensive card, and that is going to be Michael Thomas. So it looks like there's about 5 to 6 cards in the like 10 to 20k range, and then there's about 5 to 6 cards in the like 50,000 coin range. And then of course there's also going to be Michael Thomas selling for over 100,000 coins. So now we're going to take a look at the Ravens, and we're going to compare those numbers to what we saw with the Saints. So we're going to filter down by the Ravens right here, and it looks like right off the bat there's going to be a few Ravens again selling in that like 10 to 15k range. I think I see about 4 cards right here selling in that range, so kind of similar to the Saints, maybe a little fewer cards selling in that range. Then we have Patrick Ricard here, Marlon Humphrey, as well as Sam Cook. So it looks like the Ravens actually have a few cards in that like 20 to 40,000 coin range, whereas the Saints didn't have too many of those players, so that's interesting. And then as we continue to scroll down, they have Calais Campbell, Ronnie Stanley, and Lamar Jackson as some of those higher up, more expensive elite. So after taking a look at these prices, I think the team I would recommend you guys go with is going to be the New Orleans Saints. And the reason why I would say that is because the Saints simply had more super expensive cards. I would say both teams had about the same amount of cards selling in that like 10 to 15k range, but then the Ravens had some players going for 20 and 30k, whereas most of the cards on the Saints that were out of that range were selling for like 50,000 coins. So in my opinion, I would recommend you guys go with the Saints. What I'm going to do right now though is I'm going to open up one Saints pack and one Ravens pack to see what we can pull out of each of them. If you guys want to, you can alternate between those. Maybe you have like 8 or 10 packs. You could do like 5 Saints packs and 3 Ravens packs, but I would say these are going to be the best 2 teams you guys should go with. I think the Saints are 1 and the Ravens are number 2, but I'll open up one of each right here so you guys can see what I do pull out of them. Essentially, I believe you're going to have 2 gold or better players and then 3 silver cards if I'm not mistaken. So let's rip this Ravens pack right here and see what we can get from it. Hopefully we can pull an elite out of one of these, as we're going to start it off with this first Ravens one. We got a core elite card, or we got a core rookie card, sorry. Core rookies are actually, like I said, pretty expensive. We get a silver, we're going to get another rookie card, which I don't mind seeing it all. Those rookies are pretty pricey. Another rookie, Patrick Queen, that could be good. And then we end it off with a gold card, and it is going to be 75 overall, Matt Skura. So we actually don't end up getting an elite out of this Ravens gold team pack. Next up, let's open up the Saints pack and see what we can do out of it. Hopefully we can get an elite out of this one. That would definitely be ideal. We're going to scroll over to this, and this is basically the menu you guys are going to be prompted with when you do open up your gold team fantasy pack. It's going to look like this, and you can scroll all the way over to the Saints. I would recommend you guys go with them or the Ravens, and we'll see what we can pull out of this Saints pack right here. Hopefully we can get an elite pull in this video. That would be pretty nice. Elites obviously are selling for a pretty penny right now, as we started off with a rookie card, Tommy Stevens. We're going to get a silver player in the next one, Saquon Hampton. Another silver card. Let's see what we can get. Show me an elite here. We're going to get a gold card, Craig Robinson, and we ended off with a rookie, Cesar Ruiz. So we actually don't end up pulling an elite out of either of those 2 packs, which is definitely unfortunate, but there's not much you can do about that. Again, it looked like the odds were around 10 to 15% at pulling an elite for both teams, so you don't really have a crazy good shot at it, but you still would want to pick the pack that's going to give you the best chance at pulling an elite card. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So